Bitcoin, we start with the daily chart. Okay, based on daily chart, we have no more changes from my last video analysis. We are still within this correction. Okay, in this case, we move to lower time frame. Okay, based on lower 4-hour chart, if we refer back to my last video, we had two analyses. The one of them was this is the only correction and this is the one is going to move down. And the another one was we mentioned that maybe we have what we have here, we get one more for one move up before we get the down move. Okay, and what we're talking about the down move, whether we get from here or this is the start, what we expect at least the price come to break this low. Okay, also there is a possibility the price may doesn't break. Okay, anyway, no, still we have both option. If whether this is the one and this is the start of the down move, and if we go with the second option. If we go with the second option, that means we can expect a bigger correction before we get the up move. And what I expect for the second option, that means still we can, if you want to put this one in relative to this, still we can expect the price one move down before we get the up move. Okay, but without considering about which option is that, now we want to see how we can trade it. Now we just need to focus based on what we have here. Okay, in this case we want to see whether we need to look for sell or buy. Okay, I mean if you want to trade for the short term. Okay, this is what we have in my last video. We said the breakout we could sell anyway. This one is not valid anymore. Okay, now the question is, if we want to look into this move only this move, the thing is, can we put this one in relative to this as a correction in relative to this for the next move down? Okay, and if we get if we get the sell, whether this one continue and break this low, at that time this is the only correction in relative to this and this move is going to break, or maybe we get the down move, the price come to break this low, we get this move for the next move up. At that time we have this big expanding flat. Okay, which one we will get it? Beside this, now we want to see how we can trade. If we don't care about this part, how we can trade this one. Okay, if we want to trade this, one option is we put this one together. That means any sell from there, we can take it. What we expect, what we're looking for, at least I want any sharp move, correction, a small flag, sell. If I get the sell, when the price come to this level, we start to manage it because we are not sure how deep it can go. But the question is whether the traders want to sell, look for sell on the Bitcoin or not. For me, I'm not interested. I'm looking for the buy rather than the short. Okay. Anyway, it depends on the traders. If you are not looking for the sell, then let the price drop here. Then when the breakout, then if you get any buy setup from there, can be a really good trade setup. How deep it can go, whether it can come and test this low, we are not sure. In terms of if the price drop, in terms of the risk and reward, can give us really good trade setup. How about if the price move from here? Can we look for buy? The only way is the best is we wait for the breakout of this. Whether we want to put this one and here we say this is the breakout, I think the best is we put here at least. Okay, it depends on the traders whether they want to put here. If they want to put here, they need to wait for the correction before we take the buy. Okay, and even if they want to put this here, the trend line here, also need big correction, but for me I will put here and I will put this one here. If this one continue a bit, that means if I get a sharp move, a small flag, I will buy. But before I buy, I see how close is this, because may the price come to this top, then reverse. Okay, in this case, if I get any sharp move, correction above this, then I will consider for buy. Within this range, I won't say I will buy or not. I will see how this correction can form. If I want to look for the breakout, I wait the price to break this top correction, then I buy. Rather than that, buying within this, unless I trade based on the 15 or 5-minute chart, because the possibility the price come to this high, 1, 2, 3, for this in relative to this for the next move down also is there. Okay, anyway, we don't have any trade setup. All it depends what we will get from here. And the best is for me, if I want to trade, if I want to get the buy, I prefer whether from here or the price if move a bit higher, I get one move down, then I buy from the bottom rather than buying from here. Anyway, we don't have any trade setup. We just follow the chart and see what's the next. Then if I see any trade setup or update, I will share on YouTube. Thanks.